Welcome, my friends. So glad you could join me. My name is Wonka, and today, it's April Fool's, so joke's on you. We're actually going to be playing some Car Mechanic Simulator. Help! I'm stuck on the wheel! So, did I get you? Who did I get? Put your hand up. Put your hand up right now if I tricked you and you thought, God damn it, he uploaded another non-Car Mechanic Simulator. Come on. Like, I planned this prank out and everything. It was a short one. I didn't really milk it for very long because I didn't want you guys to get scared away and stop watching. But, like, come on. It was pretty good. So, happy April Fools to all of you pranksters out there. And welcome, my friends, to Car Mechanic Simulator 2015. If you enjoy Car Mechanic Simulator 2015, be sure to hit that like button. It's down there somewhere below the video. Leave me a comment. Let me know you enjoyed. Helps me know you want to see more of this in the future. So I hope you guys enjoy, and I think you will. I know you will. Now that that's done, as you can see, we're actually looking over here at our secure moon. Which is not the car we did last episode. We did this psychotic, batshit, crazy murder demon. But we have to move this out of the way here. We're going to move it over to the right lifter. This is officially the champion's pedestal. We're just going to move him up to the top. And that is going to be the champion's pedestal. Look at him in all of his glory up there. But we got to get down to business here because we don't got all day. So what did you guys think of the Cobra? I thought it was stupid. That's the way to describe it. Stupid. But even though it was a little stupid in my eyes, you guys had some great suggestions for me. So without getting fancy here, we're just going to get straight into it. The winner for Headlight is Happy Room. So congratulations to you guys. Who wanted the Happy Room? Put your hand up again. I almost typed in Happy Room as the search there. The other winner for taillights... Oh no, sorry, there was no winner for taillights. So there, as far as I could tell, it was pretty well tied. I mean, sometimes it's kind of hard to judge in the comments there. It's not the best way of doing this, but it's how we started doing it, and by golly, we're gonna do it till the grave. We have a tie between the stock and aftermarket taillights, so what I'm going to do is something a little different than a coin this time. I am going to... Where's my phone? Here it is. I'm going to send my buddy a text that just says stock is cool or must be aftermarket. The same thing I told you guys to pick. I'm not going to tell him what it's about. I'm just going to send him that text. And we're going to see what he responds. Hopefully he responds. He's probably going to be extremely confused and say what the hell are you talking about, bro? You know me. You know me, sending random texts around down here in the south. There you go. I like these. They make it look even more demonic than it already is if you've driven it. So we're waiting on the back, and by the hair of their chinny chin, all you Dodge Viper fans got that nice Viper blue, and I'm gonna have to sit here and try and create this. Make it a reality. A reality. It's very vibrant and deep blue, but not too deep. You don't want to get into Navy territory. That's the last thing you want to do. In the Navy. I think that looks good. All it's missing is the white pinstripe. I wish I could do that. Car Mechanic Simulator people, if you're listening, ideas are just free when you come to the Wonka channel. What do you guys think? Should it be darker? See, some people are going to like it exactly the way it is and hate me for doing this. But some people might like me for doing this, so we're gonna make it a little bit darker. Just a little bit. I think that's good. Yeah, I like it. It's at that point where it's almost color changing, because at parts it seems like a nice regular blue, and then at parts it seems like it's a nice deep blue. Beautiful. We just need to fake a white pinstripe down the center. Alright, so we had another request. I still haven't gotten a text back, so we might have to end up flipping a coin. This could have been a terrible idea. But in the meantime, we had a request to change the old rims here, so we're gonna see if there's any better options for us. As far as, like, rims that I actually like, there's not too many on here. And I don't really know what kind of style I should go for. Oh man, you guys are gonna hate me for this. So, I threw style out the window and I'm just going for like goofy drag. You'll see. Alright, so in the back, we got these nice, just plain drag tires. Like, I think those look pretty good for the nice big fat tires that are on it. And then in the front, we went with these nice little skinny wire wheels. Just stole them off a car from the 30s, and here we are. What do you think? Oh man, I can just see the hate comments already. Well, tough potatoes. Look, they got the same kind of center. This center and this center are very similar. Well, that's what we're doing for this episode. You don't like it? Leave me some hate comments down below. Oh, I forgot to check one more thing. Now, I was told it wasn't just me, that this thing is just batshit crazy. Yeah, and the Slick Tire Pluses already are on the car, so... yeah, there's literally nothing you can do to make this thing grip more, that I'm aware of, so it's kind of unfortunate because it is very hard to get it to do what you want to do. I guess I could try and tone down the power a bit, but where's the fun in that? So you know what you get? You lost the race and now you can collect dust with the rest of them. Only the champion gets to stay. And today we have a little bit of a familiar face joining us. It's the Kieran. I really like this car. I'm personally a huge fan, but you might be saying to yourself, "Aw man, stock Kieran, that's boring." No, 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 good sir. It is low. I mean, look at that. You can barely see the top of the tire. And not only is it low, that right there is an inline 6, I believe, from the original Sakura GT. I could be very wrong in saying that. There you go. If you know where that engine is from, let me know in the comments, because I'm curious. I don't know. I don't know how fast it's going to be, but I'm still excited. I like these, like, 90s, 80s body styles, you know, with a nice 6-cylinder engine in it. And, I mean, the 6-cylinder engine is just so unappreciated. Everybody either likes 4-cylinder, they're 4-banger, you know, racers that they can basically build for dirt cheap. And then you got the guys who go more all out with, like, their big block, small block V8s, and they're like, yeah, power, heavy power, Jeremy Clarkson style. Man, I miss Top Gear. That was a good show. But anyway, this is for all of you that like that in between. I personally really like 6-cylinder engines, and if I'm not mistaken, I think they're using them more and more frequently in, like, light super drag cars and stuff, because it's just, you can get a good amount of power out of them. And they just don't weigh as much as a V8. I like it. I'm excited for this episode, so I hope you guys are too. Also, I should mention that we only have, after this vehicle, 2 more vehicles part of the Total Modifications DLC. So that's just going to be it for Car Mechanic Simulator. April Fools! Come on, you guys. No, but seriously, I have some other ideas that we can do after the Total Modifications, and it's not just building cars that you've already seen other YouTubers build. Don't worry, but you are gonna have to wait and see, because I don't want any of these sneaky YouTube thieves coming in and stealing my golden ideas. No, just kidding. They're probably not that good, so don't be too excited about it. But be excited that Car Mechanic Simulator isn't gonna die. We're gonna keep it alive until the horse can't be kicked anymore. So, funny story. So, while I was selling a bunch of inventory stuff from the last episode, I completely forgot, actually, but I received a text reminding me that I didn't do the taillights for this thing, stupid me. And, he was, needless to say, a little bit confused. But, without telling him what I was doing, I just told him to answer the damn question. He put stock? Question mark. So, you know what? We're gonna call that good enough. Winner is stock, or aka Lamborghini taillights, as someone kindly pointed out, and it's so true. What are you doing, Dodge? I mean, Ecos? You're stealing the Italians' shit, eh? It is starting to look like a rather Italian car with all these headlights and taillights that we've been putting on. But don't worry, my rims keep it American for sure. I don't even know what that is. It's not even from this world. Still, go collect dust. Nobody wants you here, you crazy bastard. Can't control you. Like, some people might say it's an old man's car, but I guess I just have a thing for... I'm not gonna say it. You know what? I just like this body style, alright? I don't have a thing for old men. Fuck off! Oh. Didn't see you there. Guess you've been waiting for me. It's been a while since I got sexual with one of these builds. I just thought we should reminisce for a little bit. Holy shit, I just uncovered gold. It's a Maserati engine. So I have not seen this because I have not worked on the Maseratis in this game. I didn't even know there was Maseratis. Holy shit. There's 2 spark plugs per cylinder. I have never seen that. This fucking engine is crazy. It's so skinny. It's back! Curse you, floating spring. Introducing... Well, nothing yet. So I've been meaning to ask you guys, but I always forget in every episode that I do, what your favorite genre of music is. Let me know in the comments below, because I'm curious. I always like to put music to background my building because I don't really talk much during it. And yeah, I've just been curious what music you guys like. I've just been doing a mix of everything, but let me know what your favorites are, and maybe I'll put them in a little more frequently. Okay? Okay. Now, this is another weird thing about certain things. You got the floating spring, and apparently this one, you cannot attach the manifold before the rest of the exhaust. And on a side note, these things are probably one of the ugliest performance parts in the game. They don't even look fancy. Like, look, everything else is like nice and red and chrome and black and like just like beautiful. And then there's these. What the hell is that? I mean, I guess it make better spark, and better spark make better boom. But still, it's a little bit of a letdown. I also realized, if you look over here, giving you guys a tour of the engine real quick, we have an alternator, and all of our timing goodies and pulleys and pumps and fun stuff. And then over on this side, usually, there's a power steering pump, which this one does not have. So, I'm starting to think this is a drag car. And I didn't put a tire on this side. How does that keep happening? I hate you. Well, let's make the frickin' exhaust backwards then, shall we? Ta-da. Fuel filter. Oh, I never put the caps on either. That's a mistake. So, I wonder if mechanics watch this and just like, I have a mechanic buddy and he's seen me play this game before and he laughs because this just makes it look so easy to be a mechanic. Can't believe it is not. We like the rusty rims on our JDM looking cars, don't we? Alright, now we're in business. Gotta build it the way the car wants to be built. You're not in charge here. In Russia, car drive you. Alright. I like this engine. I'm excited. So, just to give you guys a little bit of a tour here, we have no power steering. We have an inline-4 transmission on a 6-cylinder engine. Now, in my mind, that's a recipe for disaster for your transmission. Maybe this is like a drag thing. Maybe this is going to improve my time on the drag strip because of the gear ratios of this. I have no idea. But I'm excited to find out. The only thing that doesn't scream drag is these tires. They're not very drag. You are the dancing queen. So let's pretty this brown little turd up a bit. Ooh, look at those vents. Aerodynamics at its finest. Alright, so I like this. I can't remember exactly which wheel it was on the Civic. Twinsies. I have a question. Guys where I'm from will actually remove their windshield wipers because they think it makes their car look a little cleaner, which I kind of agree. But it's funny because then when it's raining, you see them all running to their car to try and put their windshield wipers back on their car as fast as possible. So they don't have to sit there in the pouring rain and do it. Not sure if that's just me or if that happens everywhere. So, choices. Everybody loves choices. So just to give you an idea, that's what the original headlight looks like. Okay, hear me out on this. We're going with stoned, cracked out. Because that's all I see when I look at this thing. I just see somebody who's like all fucking cracked out and just like, hey man, how's it going? You good? You got anything? What's your flavor? And for the rear, we have tinted or Euro, bro. Best beats in Euro, bro. Good references today. I like them. And since it was broken anyway, I was kind of thinking of just doing the quarter panel delete right above here. I wish we could delete the flap here. I kind of like it. Now, funny story about this too. So I seen a picture online one time of a guy driving, I think it was a Civic, down the street without his quarter panel on. Now, he had it all clean in here too. He hid any wires that were hiding in here, and it was nicely painted, and it looked cool. I liked it. And I was wondering if that was legal. So I literally was at a car show, walking by the cop booth, and I figured, why not? I probably won't get shot. I walk up to him, and I say, because, you don't want to spark suspicion. I said, a friend of mine was thinking about... You always got to make it about a friend of yours, okay? So let's say a friend of mine has herpes. But anyway, so I said a friend of mine wants to delete his quarter panel. I made sure he knew what part I was talking about because some cops, they drive cars every day, but they don't necessarily know anything about them. Is that legal or would he get pulled over for it? The cop stops and thinks for a second, and he looks at me, and he literally tells me, I don't know. You're the enforcer of the law. How do you not know? I couldn't believe it. He couldn't tell me. So therefore, cops don't even know if it's legal. So just do it. You got to do goofy stuff that they just don't expect. And they'll want to give you a ticket, but they won't know how to go about it. He's got to be breaking some rules here, but I just can't put my finger on it. Anyway, enough blabbering. This is the part where you let me know what color you want and make sure you let me know about the headlights and the taillights. And I think we're going to do a little rim swap here, because I'm not feeling these rims. Alright, well, I just bought a bunch of rims. Let's hope I like them. You're kidding me, right? I literally just bought a bunch of rims. I bought 5, because you can never have... Oh, no, never mind. That's a different one. Okay, good. I only bought 4. And, doesn't like it. Okay, well, it'll let me put these ones on. Fuck it. We're gonna rock these ones then, because... What the fuck? You saw me put that on. And are you guys seeing this? Normally at the end of this, when you screw everything in, it says you're done and you can go away, and I literally can't get out of here now. Help! I'm stuck on the wheel! What the fuck? I'm literally stuck on the... What is going on? Please, please. There we go. That was fucked. I've never had a glitch like that happen to me. Oh, I'm glad it happened on fucking camera. Oh, okay, good. I literally just looked over to make sure I was recording and thought for a split second, this could be bad. And yet another engine bay that we can't fit a hood on top of. That's the price you pay when you try and cram big things into small areas, am I right, lady? So, who wants to be the challenger today? Don't forget the oil. You always forget the oil every fucking episode. Oh, I'm missing a bit. A little is spilling. So of course, we're gonna have to have a JDM showdown. First things first, let's see what kind of horsepower this puppy's working with. This is always such a awesome and nerve-wracking part for me because I just built it and I want it to do good. I don't want it to disappoint anyone. I can't remember what our stock one did, but if I remember correctly, it's gotta be 150 horsepower or less. So, let's see what that engine swap has done. Well, we're already way out in front. Okay, 465 horsepower. And if I remember correctly, Oh my god, it sounds like a Civic. 410. Okay. This could be a pretty damn good race. Although this one, I believe, is front-wheel drive. But it actually has been converted to rear-wheel drive, which, if I remember correctly... Yeah, this one is not. So this is cool. This is actually kind of like the kind of race you would see at a show where I come from called CSCS. Not sure if you guys down in America have heard of it. Basically, it's a car show mixed with a bit of time trial slash racing slash drifting slash drag racing. It's awesome. It's everything you could ever want all in one place. And you see a lot of these hopped up Civics go down the track, and some of them can boast some pretty impressive times. I'm not going to lie. But let's see. I feel like this is the kind of thing you would see. You'd see that turboed 4-cylinder going up against the naturally aspirated 6. And I think this is going to be a pretty good battle. So let's see what kind of times we can post. Front wheel drive, 410 horsepower, and a driver who has no business being on a drag strip. Here we go! Jesus. So needless to say, that was a lot of wheel spin. But hey, at least I'm not spinning out into the wall. It feels like it's been a while since I've seen this part of the racetrack. I'm out of gears. And there you go. So quarter mile in 12.2 seconds. Honestly, not as impressive as some of the Civics I've seen. So thankfully, it didn't take me until editing to realize that neither of these cars actually have drag tires on them. So that could be why I can't grip shit. And also, don't worry, I just put the champion away in his little cave here. He's not collecting dust. Thought some of you might be a little worried about that. Just wanted to make sure you know. Alright, slicks on the Civic. And slicks on... What are we even going to call this car? Grandpa Joe. That's what I'm going to call him. The real test. Coming up. Alright, let's see what she can do now. I'm excited to see the improvement. I don't think we've ever kind of tested this. From whatever tires I had on to begin with. I'm not sure if they were sport or race. 2 slicks. Because we know what times we did with the Civic before. So let's see what we can do now. There we go, that's under 4 seconds. That's looking pretty good. Even though we had a bit of a spin out, that's not bad. That's a good improvement on what we did before. Almost a second on the 0 to 100 time got shaved. Oh, and it fucking topped out way quicker. Alright, 11.6 second quarter mile. That's a bit more like it. That's pretty good for a Civic. Like, if I saw a Civic do that on the street, I'd be impressed. And also not approve. Never race on the street, kids. The dumb police dog says stay in school. Alright, Grandpa Joe, let's see who is the true king of the lowered, slammed to the ground Japanese tuner badasses. And I'm not gonna lie, I hope it's you, Grandpa Joe. Alright, let's kill a Civic, shall we? Okay, I did not expect that. I'm gonna have to restart that real quick, but this thing hooks. Alright, Grandpa Joe. Do this for all the V6s that get no love. Because everybody just wants a frickin' V8 or a frickin' inline 4. And you know what? Those just aren't cool anymore. I'm starting a new trend. No! How is this possible? No! Curse you, Civic! No! Fuck! I can't see anywhere in that run that I screwed up. I mean, well, at least we know weight definitely comes into play, because there's no way this thing lost without spinning tires, with more horsepower by 50 horsepower. This thing lost by a fair little bit. I mean, by half a second on the quarter mile. The engine's too heavy for the minor amount of horsepower boost that it got. Unfortunate. Literally, the Challenger seems to always lose, unless your name is Mr. Moon. I'm so disappointed in you! Ah! So that's it, folks. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you want to see more Car Mechanic Simulator 2015 in the future, be sure to hit that like button, leave me a comment, it's all down there, easy peasy. Share and subscribe if you're feeling friendly. Thanks for watching, and remember, standing in church with your Bible doesn't make you any more Christian than standing in a garage with a wrench makes you a mechanic. Take her easy. I gotcha. I pranked you. You didn't think this was a prank channel, did you? Ha ha. Well, newsflash!
Make sure you hit that like button, because if you guys hit the like button for me, lots of good things happen, okay? And we can grow and do giveaways and like subscribe and all that good stuff, okay? Take her easy.